Okay, so what I'm going to show you right now with my face is actually how I do my face makeup for when I cosplay. So I'm using a lot more of a heavy-duty foundation. I can use this technique every day and use the same foundation every day. I don't like to, just because I don't want my skin to react to it. My skin actually reacts really well to this foundation, and I find that if I use a foundation too much and it's really pigmented or it's really thick, my skin tends to react to it and I break out. So there are two things that you're definitely going to need for your face. Well, three things, actually. You're going to need a primer. Just like your eyes, you're going to need a primer. So I have two different primers here. I have your Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. I get oily. It happens. Some people have drier skin. You're lucky. Some people get oilier skin. Please don't mind the background noise. I'm watching SNL from last night. So I go with the Shine Control Primer. So I have the Neutrogena one. This one cost me around $12, but you don't need a lot, and I'll show you how much you need. The other one I have is actually what I use for my everyday makeup. This is the Tarte BB Cream. I showed this in my last video. That way... Sorry, I lost my train of thought because they're talking about pregnancy. Sorry, awkward. Okay. Anyway, I use this because it has pigment in it, and it has Amazonian clay, clay is really good if you have oily skin or if you tend to break out. Treats my acne. I like this. But yeah, you can either use this as your foundation or as your primer. I like it. This is a lot more expensive than this one, though. That's the only downside. So, primer. Primer, primer. Always prime. The last thing that you're going to need, at least foundation-wise, is your foundation. This is what I use for my foundation. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, Lock-It Longwear Foundation. This is just like her tattoo concealer. It is really pigmented. It is really thick. I will show you exactly how much you need of this if you decide to get it. This has a really wide range of shades, which is what I like. This is L42. This is the lightest shade you can get, and it matches my skin perfectly. It's great. So, that's what you need face-wise. The last thing you can do, it's optional. I recommend it, setting your face. I go with loose powder. I use, actually, this is the e.l.f. High Def powder. Looks like that. And it comes with a puff and a sifter. This was only like maybe $6. You can see the dust. It's awesome. This stuff's really good. I mean, it compares to some of the other higher end stuff that I've tried. But it works really well. Or you can use just like a pressed powder. This is the Revlon Photo Ready one. I think there might be some like light reflectant glitter in it, because I've noticed when I've used it, I've had glitter on my face. It could be my brushes, but I highly doubt it. So, it comes like that. They have different shades. This is translucent because translucent is the smartest thing to use. It's not going to make you look ashy. Alright. So, the way that I do this is I have a makeup sponge. This is called a beauty blender. If you follow makeup at all, this is what it looks like. It is a pink sponge. It grows like 3 times its size. It's about that big originally, and then it pops up when you run it underwater. This is expensive. This thing, I will flat out say, is expensive. There isn't a cheaper alternative that works a lot better. I just haven't had a chance to get it yet. So, this is what I use. And you can use this with powder, too. I probably will show you how to do that. Anyway, so that is on the paper towel in front of me. Taking these off as my glasses almost fall. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the Shine Control Primer. And I'm just going to put some in the back of my hand. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a tiny little, like, pea-sized blob. Because you don't need a lot, especially if you're using a sponge like this. If you don't have a sponge like this, take one of the makeup triangles, wet it down. That was really weird sounding. And wet it down and just use it. It doesn't work as well as the Beauty Blender sponge, but it's just as effective. So, you just kind of take it all over your face.
You guys heard about this car apartment?
Pat it.
Excuse me?
Pounce.
It's only like the most
Rub.
amazing insurance coverage ever.
The thing with the Beauty Blender sponge is it's supposed to help save product. And the reason why you use the Beauty Blender wet is so product doesn't sink in. And my little baby hairs are getting out of the way.
Sign up for car insurance, get rentals for as little as $3 a week.
Product won't sink into it.
Here for good.
No, this bit's gonna go on my chin. So, your face is all primed. La-di-da. Now, this is the time where you're supposed to let your primer sit and sink for a little bit. It's pretty in there. So, we're good. We're good. Alright. So, just let it sink in your skin. If you can give it 10 minutes, cool. If not, just give it a break for a second. Get your other products out if you need to. Mine's just in a cluster next to me. It doesn't matter. Alright. So, the cool thing about this is it has a pump. It's really nice and sanitary. And it's really pretty. I can't. It's so pretty. So, I'm going to take... I don't even use a whole pump.
It's a good thing I love her because I got to do everything for her.
Because it's really, really thick. I actually use this as a concealer also. Alright, so I usually use tip and just dot it around my face.
I like how there's so much dark wood in here. I saw that. I think that's real neat. Ellen, I want you to ding on my glass, okay? I want to make a toast to Gloria.
Why have to ding on your glass?
Well, because I want to get everybody's attention.
You have our attention, Helen. We are very, very aware of you.
Dot it all over so it looks like you have skin-colored chicken pox.
Yes. Oh, thank you. She's my best friend in the world.
And then take the larger side or even the side. Pow.
I'm sorry, let me just sop that up for you. Okay, here we go.
Okay, there we go. That's right. Get the underneath.
There we go. There we go.
And it blends.
I got it.
The thing with this foundation, it's super thick.
First, can you freshen up my lipstick?
Okay, is it in your pocketbook?
Well, yes, it is. Of course it is.
And I'm not applying too much because I don't need a lot right now.
At the mall, not the nice one. We were at the one with the water fountain that stank so dang bad. And I was going up the escalator, and then suddenly the whole thing reversed directions, and I fell in a little ball at the bottom, and I just kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. I think that's probably enough lipstick. Thank you, Ellen.
There are just snapped like a couple of pretzel rods.
Oh my God, that just sounds awful.
It is. And now I got to do everything for her. This has been the hardest chunk of my life so far. And I was in Afghanistan's.
All right, I've got some cooked steaks here, cooked to perfection. And here are some more steaks. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
Oh my God, y'all, would you look at that? Each thing
There
is a
you
little
go.
bit better in the middle. Wow. They look so juicy.
So, I know it's really hard to tell how it looks.
I'm about to pass out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me help, baby.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I seriously don't know how Alan puts up with me. You know,
This
I mean,
weird
the doctor says I
sketch.
can be like this.
Okay. So,
Alan, you have, what have you you did. I mean, you have exposed my torso to the table.
Well, you said you were hot. I just undid a few buttons.
I am sitting here in Roanoke's finest steak place with my flying saucers hanging out. Now, what are you thinking? Grow up.
I'm just doing my best. I think maybe you're getting crabby because you're hungry.
Okay, so it covers pretty well. And you usually just let it sink into the skin. Now's the time to go in with like concealer. And if you have any acne blemishes or spots, which I'm gonna go in with an actual concealer today. So this is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. Light shade. Tip the product in.
Everyone at this table to think that when I said cut it, I meant for you to
And the good thing about the tip is it actually will get in there.
Every minute, every day, I've lost myself to this damn arm thing.
You are right, Ellen, and I'm sorry. Okay. You know I couldn't do this without you.
I know. And I did understand what you meant when you said cut it.
You can use just your foundation as your concealer.
But we all did suffer. I know that. And Gloria, I feel like I've made your whole birthday party about my arms.
Yeah, you have.
I am sorry, okay? And from now on, it's all about you. Did you get anything cute or fun for your birthday?
You bet I did. I got a cute little big pin.
Just while she's going. Thank you. Go rotate the corner.
Like that. So usually also take the time to let it sink into your skin, and I'm honestly hoping that Ed Sheeran is in a thing. So that's why I keep looking. Oh. It's a zombie bit.
Hey, you dumb monsters.
Zombie bit. Okay. For the sake of time,
Nice, gross green skin.
I'm going to just do this.
He-Man's hair.
So
Lips. Where's this guy's lips?
just take it.
Do me a favor.
You can use the pad
Don't look in that
and
mirror right there.
just
You might break it. You ugly monster.
press. Don't wipe. Just press. If you need to. If you need more, shake it. This is a weird sketch. Okay.
You looking for Jim? I'm not Jim, I'm Dave. Yeah, well, a lot of people have this jacket, all right? I hope you find him. Can't just go grabbing people, man. Gotta watch that.
And that is all you do. Oh, this is funny. They're pranking people and just grabbing people while they're in monster costumes. And they're playing monsters. So, yeah. That is how you do your base of your face. After that, you can always apply some blush. I use bright pinks because the good thing is they don't show up bright pink on your face. Unless you use a lot, and then they will. But yeah, so, or you can do what I do and just kind of leave it. I mean, when I'm a character, I'll just wait and see what I need to do. So yeah, so that is the end of your base face. So I will see you guys later, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.